Chapter 10. Love Story. Core need, connection. Core life value, hate versus love. Core emotion, romance. Core event, proof of love. Love Story answers the complex questions: how do we navigate the emotional minefield that is love? How can we attract a mate, avoid heartbreak, and maintain a lasting relationship through a lifetime? We agree with C.S. Lewis, who identified 4 flavors of love, including familial, friendship, romantic, and divine. Romantic love dominates the love genre in literature. There are too many definitions of romance to count, but we use a story grid-specific one here to describe the core emotion. It's a feeling akin to intrigue, a sense that the connections are falling into place as they should be. Whether 1 + 1 = 2 or 2 - 1 = 1. How do you deliver the experience love story readers are looking for? The core need for connection awakens in the inciting lovers meet scene of a love story. Romantic love is a need that's both external to our psyches, in that survival requires reproduction, and internal. We all yearn for connection, intimacy, and the assurance that another human being sees and knows us. Romantic love, or eros, requires more vulnerability, more risk, and a broader commitment than other relationships. Eros includes sexual desire, but it also asks that we grow and become better versions of ourselves so we can form a tighter bond with our beloved. The core life value of the love genre, derived from the need for connection, spans love and hate, and gradations in between and beyond. The negative points on the spectrum go beyond hate to indifference, and hate that masquerades as love. And the positive aspects of love branch in 3 directions, depending on the subgenre of the love story. We see 3 subgenres of love story: obsession, which is driven by desire; courtship, which is driven by a need for commitment; and marriage, which is driven by a need for emotional intimacy. When the lovers sacrifice selflessly, without hope that it will do them any good, we feel the core emotion of romance, completing their connection as it should be. If the protagonist can find authentic connection, perhaps we can too. Love story allows readers to feel romance without risk. The moral weight of love stories is whatever requires the lovers to shift their worldviews in a way that elevates them morally to find authentic love. The positive universal takeaway, or controlling idea of the love genre is: love triumphs when lovers overcome moral failings and sacrifice their own needs for the fulfillment of the other. And if the story offers an unhappy outcome, love fails when lovers don't evolve beyond shallow desire. We can experience love and a sense of belonging if we are willing to risk being vulnerable, just like the characters we live through vicariously. Love stories show us that love is possible and matters because it makes us better people, unless it's a cautionary tale. Then they show us it's crucial to evolve past shallow, intoxicating pleasures, or we risk ruining ourselves for selfish, ephemeral physical desires. The global crisis of love story brings us to the extreme edge of the hate-love spectrum, as one lover must decide whether to overcome moral failings and make a sacrifice for the other lover without the promise of any benefit to themselves. The risk of losing love and connection must be on the table. The global crisis sparks the core event, which is the proof of love scene. The proof of love scene, which is both the global climax and the climax of the ending payoff, integrates all 3 core essentials. The luminary agent's core need for connection defines the core life value of love at stake, which when attained evokes a core emotion response in the reader. The core need of connection is in peril, and so is the lover's future happiness. The proof of love is the most powerful moment in a love story because it's when readers feel the love for themselves. It proves the power of 2 together is exponentially stronger than the power of 1. Imagine what those 2 lovers would do for their children if capable of such sacrifice for each other. Summing up, in love story, our need for connection in a variety of forms, including desire, commitment, and intimacy, allows us to identify with the lovers as protagonists, and we respond to the fulfillment of that couple's fate on the hate-love spectrum with a feeling of romance. In the core event, the proof of love scene, the core need for connection is most in evidence. The life value reaches an extreme, and the feeling of romance reaches its height. By setting up and delivering this scene in an innovative way, you meet the love story reader's expectations.